Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The Research Council, through a forum, shed light on results of the strategic research project funded by the Royal Grant. The value of trading at Central Wholesale Fish Market in Barqa exceeds 7 million Omani riyals. And 98 residential units are distributed to citizens in the Wilaya of Bushehr in compensation for their houses affected by Oman cement factory. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Nikos Anastasias of Cyprus on reply of His Majesty's cable of greetings on his country's independence anniversary. Research project is a scientific window on which future visions to build and develop national capabilities in various fields are based. The Research Council continues its support for research projects through organizing this time a forum for strategic research projects funded by the Royal Grant. The forum sheds light on the results of these research projects. More than 80 scientific projects were funded in various fields such as medicine, environment, applied sciences, and social sciences. These projects keep pace with long-term development plans. Since the start of funding economically and socially feasible research projects at Sultan Qaboos University in 2001, this project contributed to the development of academic programs. Some 15 research projects are funded by the Royal Grant in the scientific field, and more than 30 researchers by the Research Council at a cost of more than 10 million Omani riyals. More than 7 million Omani riyals is the value of trading at a central fish wholesale market in the Wilaya of Barqa. The loaded quantity exceeded more than 8,900 tons since the opening of the market in 2014. In order to shed light on the marketing process adopted at the market, and the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth organized a meeting with a number of companies and establishments working in the fisheries sector. The meeting also aimed to acquaint the participants with investment opportunities in the sector and modern marketing outlets, in addition to measures and processes to ensure the safety and quality of products in the market. The new houses for citizens of the village of Manzella, east and west of Misfa in the Wilaya of Bushehr, were handed over to them in compensation of their houses affected by the activities of Oman cement factory. Earlier, the citizens selected Al-Awabi district in the Wilaya to build their new houses. The project included 98 residential units, a mosque, internal roads and other facilities at a cost of more than 6.7 million Omani riyals. The Omani-Italian Business Forum, which was organized by Oman Oil Refineries and Petroleum Industries Company ORPEC, came to enhance the commercial and investment relations between the two countries, as well as to bring new expertise in the Sultanate and develop small and medium enterprises. It also discussed cooperation aspects between both countries, in addition to mechanisms of benefiting from Liwa Plastic Industries Complex project in business and investment fields. The forum also reviewed a number of work papers on investment projects in the Sultanate related to oil, gas, logistics and renewable energy sectors. The investment opportunities in the Special Economic Zone in Duqm and Sahara Free Zone were also discussed during the forum. Still to come in our news bulletin. A career and training fair is held at the Higher College of Technology in Muscat. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Saud bin Harab Al Busaidi, Minister responsible for Defense Affairs, paid a visit to Sayyid bin Sultan Naval Base. He got acquainted with various facilities, training halls and a number of ships of the Royal Navy of Oman and its achievements during the last period. His Excellency also visited Sultan Qaboos Naval Academy. His Excellency Mohammed bin Nasser Al-Rasbi, Secretary General at the Ministry of Defense, received Major General Paul C. Hurley, Commanding General of the U.S. 1st Sustainment Command Theater, and his accompanying delegation. The meeting exchanged cordial talks and discussed a number of matters of common concern. The bilateral cooperation between the Sultanate and Tunisia in the field of civil service was the main aspect of talks between His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Omar Al Marhoun, Minister of Civil Service, and His Excellency Al Berni Al Salhi, Director General and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Technical Cooperation Agency in Tunisia. The talks also touched on cooperation in the field of applications of quality management system and means of benefiting from successful experiences and administrative practices in both countries. The Special Economic Zone Authority at Duqm and Petroleum Development Oman, PDO, signed a memorandum of cooperation to set up a joint mechanism in various fields related to training for job seekers. The memorandum aims at qualifying Omani youth to obtain suitable work opportunities in several projects being implemented at the zone in order to fulfill joint objectives of both the authority and PDO. The memo was signed on behalf of the authority by His Excellency Yahya bin Saeed Al Jabri, Chairman of the Board of Directors, and on behalf of PDO by Raul Restucci, Managing Director. Oman Association for the Deaf and Occidental Oman Incorporated signed an agreement to finance the purchase of earphones and alarm devices for the deaf at the cost of 186,000 Omani rials. Signing this agreement comes within the framework of the existing partnership between the association and the private sector. On the level of community initiatives, the Development Institution at Oman LNG signed 2 agreements with the Ministry of Social Development, represented by the Director General of Social Development in the Governorate of South and North Sharqiya, to purchase 2 recent shuttles for Al-Wafa centers for the rehabilitation of disabled children in the Wilaya of Bidia and Dima Watain. Human resources at the stage of crisis and its role in bolstering the economy in the title of International Conference for Training and Development Organizations that will be hosted in the Sultanate on the 9th of April, that was released by the Omani Society for Human Resources Management, organizer of the conference. This event will discuss a number of aspects, mainly national and international economic reality, changes and challenges affecting it, besides the role of human care in economy. Specialists for 30 countries in different vocational fields will take part in this conference. To scrap high baggage charges, the national carrier Oman Air has partnered with DHL Express. The arrangement will allow guests flying Oman Air to use DHL Express to deliver their baggage to their final destination at extremely affordable rates, in line with the new rate introduced by Oman Air in January this year. The agreement signifies DHL and Oman Air's commitment to strengthen cooperation and deliver better services and value to Oman Air customers within the Sultanate of Oman. Aiming to create employment opportunities for students, a career and training fair was held at the High College of Technology in Muscat under the patronage of His Excellency Dr. Hamid bin Hamis Al Amri, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Manpower for Employment. More details in the following report by Saleh bin Khalfan Al Rahbi.
Career and Training Fair 2017 took place on the premises of the Higher College of Technology to familiarize students with the labor market requirements and the availability of jobs and training opportunities. In addition, it aimed to create links between the college and industry.
As you know, for technological education, it's one of our priorities to connect ourselves to the industry. So we invited several companies from private sectors offering lots of training opportunities and job opportunities. And we have also in this fair our students trying to explore these opportunities from the companies.
Around 20 companies from different sectors of the labor market in the Sultanate participated in the fair to offer various job opportunities and internships to students to start their future careers.
Well, in our strategies, we have to ask the industries and ask them for more involvement and engagement for more activities in the college. One of them is to invite them for such events like exhibitions, and others also. We also ask them to participate in our councils to have more feedbacks about our graduates, about students, and what they have also to give our students, like, for example, workshops and seminars from the sites.
So this fair is kind of a continuity to this effort that the colleges are doing to promote our colleges to the private sector and bring the private sector to have a common ground. So the students and the companies will find out what are the potentials that we have, what the potential the company can provide to the students, and what the potential that our students have, so the company can come and recruit those students.
The Higher College of Technology in Muscat is one of the 7 colleges of technology under the Ministry of Manpower in the Sultanate. It offers 7 programs, which are engineering, information technology, applied sciences, business studies, pharmacy, photography, and fashion design. If opportunity doesn't knock, build the door. This career and training fair is creating prospects for students and graduates alike. Saleh Al-Rahbi, Higher College of Technology, Muscat.
The team for immediate elimination of illegal possessions affiliated to the Ministry of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources confiscated 14 illegal possessions in the Governorate of South Sharqiya. The team also took appropriate legal procedures regarding 18 other violations in the area. The Ministry of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources continues its fieldwork to combat such phenomena according to the legal procedures and regulations. At a cost surpassing 4.5 million Omani riyals, a ceremony was held at Sahara Industrial Zone to lay down the foundation stone for the services building project, and work at which will begin next week. The building, once it's ready, will be a civilized interface in the region and will contribute in attracting more investors through the various services it would provide. Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over the Sultan with chances of scattered rainfall over the Governorate of Musandam. Winds will be northwesterly to westerly light to moderate. Seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultan from Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The Research Council, through a forum, shed light on results of the strategic research project funded by the Royal Grant. The value of trading at Central Wholesale Fish Market in Barka exceeds 7 million Omani riyals. And 98 residential units are distributed to citizens in the Wilaya of Bushehr in compensation for their houses affected by Oman cement factory. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the studios and the newsroom, it's good night.